Rain hits the city hard. Cars honk. People rush with umbrellas. In front of a tall glass office building, a black luxury car stops with a loud screech. Mr. Carter, a rich and powerful CEO in a sharp suit, steps out. His watch is more expensive than a normal person's whole salary. He looks at his phone and shouts, his voice echoing in the parking area. Mr. Carter, you are 20 minutes late. Eli, the driver, stands there in a faded shirt. His hands shake as he holds the car keys. Eli softly, Sir, I'm sorry. Mr. Carter cuts him. Mr. Carter, do you know who I am? Do you know how much my time costs? Other employees turn to look. Some stop walking. Some whisper. Eli's eyes fill with tears. He looks at the floor. Eli thinks, please don't shout like this. Everyone is watching. Mr. Carter steps closer, his voice colder. Mr. Carter, people like you are always late. Always making excuses. That's why you are poor. That's why you will always be a driver. Eli's lips tremble. He squeezes the keys in his hand. Eli, sir, it was an emergency. My son. Mr. Carter throws his hand in the air. Mr. Carter, I don't care about your son, your wife, your problems. From today, you are fired. The word fired hits Eli like a slap. The keys slip from his hand and fall on the wet concrete. Everyone is staring. Eli's chest feels heavy. He thinks, how will I buy medicine now? How will I pay rent? Mr. Carter walks away without looking back. He laughs to his friend on the phone. Mr. Carter had to fire the driver. These people never learn. The camera would slowly zoom in on Eli's tearful face. Narrator, voiceover. He lost his job in front of everyone, but that same night, the boss would beg for his help. If you were in Eli's place, what would you do? The morning started bad for Eli. His small one-room house was dark. His 7-year-old son, Noah, lay on a thin mattress, breathing fast. Noah, weak voice. Papa, my chest hurts. Eli touched his forehead. Hot. Eli, worried. Noah, stay strong. I'll get you medicine. His wife, Grace, stood near the door, her eyes red. Grace. We don't have money, Eli. The pharmacy will not give medicine for free again. Eli looked at his wallet. Only a few coins. He felt shame burn in his chest. Eli thinks, I work so hard, but it's never enough. He rushed Noah to the free clinic nearby. The line was long. The doctor was late. Every minute felt like an hour. Eli kept checking his old phone. It was almost time to pick up Mr. Carter and drop him to an important meeting. Eli to the nurse. Please, my son can't breathe well. Please check him. Nurse, tired. Everyone here has problems, sir. Please wait your turn. Noah coughed. Eli held his hand. Noah. Papa. Don't go, stay. Eli's heart broke. He knelt beside his son. Eli softly. I will stay till the doctor comes, okay? Then Papa will go to work. Minutes passed. Finally, the doctor checked Noah and gave a small bag of free medicine. Doctor, give him this twice a day. But he needs rest. No more dust or strong smell. Eli nodded again and again. Eli, thank you, doctor. Thank you. He ran back home with Noah, gave him the medicine, kissed his forehead, and rushed out to work. He was already late. The buses were full. The streets were jammed. It was raining. His shirt got wet. His shoes splashed mud. He ran into the office parking lot, breathing hard. The time on his phone made his stomach drop. He was late. And then, we go back to that scene. Mr. Carter shouting. Employees watching. Eli trying to explain. Eli. Sir, please, my son was sick. I was at the... Mr. Carter, cold. Stop. I don't want to hear your life story. You're done here. Security, take his ID. The security guard walked over slowly, looking sad. Guard, in a low voice. Eli. I'm sorry. Give me your card. It's orders. Eli's hands shook as he gave his ID card. His whole world felt like it was breaking. Grace's words echoed in his mind. We don't have money. We don't have medicine. Now he also didn't have a job. As Eli walked out of the gate in the rain, without an umbrella, people moved aside from him like he didn't exist. He whispered to himself. Eli. Ya Allah, why? What did I do wrong? The camera would show him from the back, small and alone in the big city. Narrator. He thought his day couldn't get worse, but that night, something would happen that would change everything. What do you think Eli should do now? Give up or keep going? Night fell over the city. The rain grew heavier. Thunder rolled. Inside a fancy hotel ballroom, there was light and music. Rich people laughed, glasses in their hands. Mr. Carter stood near the stage in a black tuxedo, smiling proudly. He had just received a Businessman of the Year award. Host. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Carter. Everyone clapped. Cameras flashed. Mr. Carter raised the glass. Mr. Carter, to success, to hard work, and to never accepting laziness. He remembered Eli for a second. He smirked. Mr. Carter thinks, people like him hold the world back. I don't have time for them. Later, as the party ended, Mr. Carter walked toward the exit with the trophy in his hand. His friend Daniel patted his shoulder. Daniel, need a ride, Carter? Mr. Carter, no, my driver will pick me up. Oh wait, he laughed. I forgot. I fired him. Daniel, then I'll drop you. Mr. Carter looked at his watch. Mr. Carter, no, it's fine. I'll drive myself. I need to clear my head anyway. Outside, the rain was wild. The valet brought his luxury car to the front. Valet, careful, sir. Roads are flooded. Mr. Carter waved his hand. Mr. Carter, I'll be fine. I have driven cars before, you know. He sat inside, the leather seats shining, the trophy on the passenger seat. He turned on the engine and drove into the dark, wet streets. At first, he felt powerful. Music played. City lights reflected in the water. But soon, the roads became narrow and rough. Rain hit the windshield so hard he could hardly see. Wipers moved fast, but it was not enough. A sudden flash of lightning blinded him for a second. He turned into a side street to avoid traffic. His phone beeped. It was his daughter, Mia. Mia on phone. Dad, are you coming home? Mom is waiting. The storm is bad. Mr. Carter, yes, princess. I'm on my way. Don't worry. Suddenly, a loud sound. Thunk. The car shook. He had driven over something sharp. The steering wheel pulled to one side. The car slowed and then stopped. Flat tire. In the middle of a dark, half-flooded road. Mr. Carter, angry. You have got to be kidding me. He stepped out. Water splashed over his shiny shoes. Rain soaked his suit. The wind was cold. He opened the trunk. No spare tire. He had told Eli last week to remove all extra junk from the car to keep it clean. Now he had nothing. His phone battery showed 3%. He tried to call Daniel. No network. Tried to book a cab. The app kept loading. Mr. Carter, shivering. Hello? Hello. Come on. Lightning flashed again. The street was almost empty. Shops were closed. Only one or two old streetlights were on. For the first time that day, Mr. Carter felt small. He hugged himself and looked around. Mr. Carter thinks, if only the driver was here. Minutes felt like hours. Cars passed sometimes but did not stop. His feet went numb from the cold water. His phone battery dropped to 1%. He turned off the screen to save it. Then, through the curtain of rain, he saw headlights coming closer. An old white van slowed down. It stopped right in front of him. The driver's door opened. A familiar voice called out through the rain. Voice. Sir? Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter squinted through the darkness. Standing in front of him, holding a small umbrella, clothes wet, was Eli, the same driver he fired that morning. Eli looked at him with tired eyes. Eli, calmly, do you still think people like me don't deserve to work, sir? The camera would freeze on Mr. Carter's shocked face. Thunder roars in the background. If you were Eli, would you help him or walk away? For a moment, Mr. Carter couldn't speak. His mouth opened, but no words came. Mr. Carter, shaking, Eli? What are you doing here? Eli held the umbrella over him. Rain dripped down Eli's face. Eli, I drive this old van at night now. Food deliveries. I had no choice after you fired me. Mr. Carter felt a sharp stab of guilt. He remembered how he shouted, how he didn't listen. He looked at Eli's wet clothes, his tired eyes, his thin hands. Mr. Carter, softly. Listen, about this morning. I was angry. Eli held up his hand. Eli, sir, please. You can talk later. Right now, you're standing in the middle of the road. The water is rising. Come sit in the van before you get sick. There was no pride in Eli's voice. Only kindness. Only simple human concern. Mr. Carter swallowed his ego. He nodded. They moved the luxury car a little to the side. Eli helped him carry the trophy to the van. Inside, the seats were old. The van smelled like food and engine oil. But it was dry. It was warm. Eli started driving. For a few minutes, they were both silent. Only the sound of rain on the roof. Mr. Carter looked at Eli from the side. He noticed the small details he never saw before. The cracks in his hands. The cheap watch tied with tape. The way his eyes looked half asleep but still alert. Finally, Mr. Carter spoke. "Mr. Carter, quiet. Why did you stop for me?" Eli kept his eyes on the road. "Eli, because you needed help." "Mr. Carter, even after I fired you? Even after I insulted you?" Eli took a deep breath. "Eli, sir, I'm poor. But I'm not cruel." Those simple words hit Mr. Carter harder than any insult. He felt his throat tighten. "Mr. Carter, why were you late today, Eli? Tell me the truth." "I will listen now." Eli's fingers tightened on the steering wheel. Eli, voice low. "My son, Noah. He couldn't breathe in the morning. His asthma got worse. I had to take him to the clinic. If I didn't, he could have died." Mr. Carter's heart dropped. Eli continued. "Eli, I tried to be fast. There were no buses. It was raining. I ran as much as I could. But I still reached late. I tried to explain. But you." He stopped. Silence. Mr. Carter remembered his own daughter, Mia, waiting at home. He imagined her struggling to breathe, turning blue, crying for him. His eyes started to burn. "Mr. Carter, whisper. I didn't know." Eli, softly. "You didn't ask, sir." That line sat heavy in the van. "You didn't ask." Mr. Carter looked down at his expensive watch. For the first time, it didn't make him feel powerful. It made him feel small. His voice broke. "Mr. Carter, how is your son now?" "Eli, the doctor said he needs medicine and rest. No dust. No cold air. We live near the roadside. Trucks pass all night. It's not good for him." Mr. Carter's mind ran fast. He thought about how easy it was for him to spend money on parties, on clothes, on cars. And how hard Eli's life was. Still, Eli stopped in the storm to help him. His chest filled with shame. His phone buzzed. It was a low battery warning. Then a message from Mia popped up. "Mia, Dad, where are you? I'm worried. Please come home safe." A tear rolled down Mr. Carter's cheek. He turned his face away, wiping it quickly. But Eli saw. Eli pretended not to notice. The van turned into Mr. Carter's rich neighborhood. Big gates. Guards. Bright lights. The guards were shocked to see their boss step out of a beat-up van. "Guard, sir, are you okay?" Mr. Carter nodded. He turned to Eli. "Mr. Carter, gentle, come inside, please." Eli looked surprised. "Eli, no, sir. I should go. I still have deliveries." Mr. Carter, firm but soft. "Eli, please." Something in his voice had changed. It was not cold anymore. Inside the big house, Mia ran to her father and hugged him. Mia, crying. "Dad, you're soaked. I was so scared." Mr. Carter held her tightly. He looked over his daughter's shoulder at Eli, standing near the door, hat in his hands, eyes on the floor. Grace, Mr. Carter's wife, came down the stairs. "Grace, what happened? Who is this?" Mr. Carter took a deep breath. "Mr. Carter," loudly. "This is Eli, my driver. And today, he saved me." He said it so everyone could hear. The guards, the maid, even Eli. Eli's eyes widened. Grace smiled kindly at him. "Grace, thank you for helping my husband." Eli shook his head. "Eli, shy. Anyone would do the same, ma'am." But inside, his heart warmed. For once, someone was saying, "Thank you." They gave Eli a towel and hot tea. He sat on the edge of the expensive sofa, afraid to touch anything. Mr. Carter sat opposite him, hands joined. Mr. Carter, serious. "Eli, I owe you an apology." The room went quiet. Even the rain outside felt softer. Mr. Carter continued. "Mr. Carter, this morning, I treated you like you were nothing. I insulted you. I didn't ask about your life. I didn't listen. That was wrong." Eli looked down. Tears filled his eyes. No one had ever apologized to him like this. Mr. Carter, voice shaking. "I am sorry, Eli. From my heart. You did not deserve that." Eli wiped his eyes with the back of his hand. "Eli, whisper, thank you, sir." "Mr. Carter, I want you to come back to work. But not just as a driver." Eli blinked. Confused. Mr. Carter smiled sadly. Mr. Carter, from tomorrow, you will be in charge of all drivers. You will manage their shifts, their problems, their needs. You will get a higher salary. And I will cover your son's medical bills. And move your family to a better, safer place. Somewhere with clean air. Eli's mouth fell open. He couldn't speak. His whole body started shaking. Eli, sir, I can't accept so much. Mr. Carter leaned forward. Mr. Carter, you earned it, Eli. You worked hard for years. You stayed loyal. Even after I hurt you, you still chose to help me. He looked him straight in the eyes. Mr. Carter, you are a better man than I am. And I want to learn from that. Eli's tears finally fell. He covered his face and cried. All the fear, all the stress, all the pain from that morning came pouring out. Grace put a gentle hand on his shoulder. Grace, it's okay. You're safe here. Mia walked up, holding a drawing. Mia, shy, thank you for helping my dad, Uncle Eli. She handed him the paper. It was a drawing of a big car and a small van. In the sky above them, a smiling sun. Eli laughed through his tears. Eli, softly, thank you, Beta. That night, when Eli left the house, he did not feel small. He did not feel like just a driver. He felt seen. He felt respected. Later, Mr. Carter stood by the window, watching the rain. Grace came and stood beside him. Grace, you did the right thing today. Mr. Carter sighed. Mr. Carter, I almost died on that road today, Grace. Not just my body, my pride, my ego. If Eli had not come. He shook his head. Mr. Carter, whisper. All my money, all my awards. None of it could fix a flat tire in a storm. But the man I called lazy and useless, he saved me. Grace squeezed his hand. Grace, maybe that's called karma. Mr. Carter nodded slowly. Mr. Carter, yes, karma. He picked up his Businessman of the Year trophy. For the first time, it looked empty. He set it down and picked up his phone. He opened Eli's new file and added a note. Respect your workers. Without them, you are nothing. Narrator, voiceover. That night, the boss learned a hard truth. Money can buy cars, suits, and big houses, but it cannot buy a kind heart. Never judge someone just because they are poor or late. You don't know the battles they are fighting. Treat every worker with respect, because one day, you might need the very person you once looked down on.